Hello again and welcome back. We are starting this off with a bang. At first glance, when I looked at this apartment, I was like, yeah, no big deal. Just make it shine. And then I got into it. Man, these shower doors gave me a run for my money. I wasn't able to get my steamer in there, so I had to do this all pretty manual. Just the sprays. Oh, and the electric scrubber. I shouldn't say it was all manual. Without that thing, I don't think I would have an arm left. My elbow, my hands, saves me every time. And today was no difference because I kept looking at all these spots and I kept scrubbing and spraying and scrubbing and spraying and nothing was working. Maybe it's on this side, maybe it's on the other side. Nope. That one little spot, that's what it is. Nope. I had to clean these doors so many times. I had to get my scratch pad, my copper scratch pad, because, it's softer and it really works when it comes to that soap scum that's just stuck like a rash to the door. So I got on my hands and knees, scrubbed it, and thankfully it did come off. Now, I had to scrub the bottom of this shower very gently because this shower needs to be refinished. As you could see when I was doing the before photos, there's patches of paint or finishing that's missing. So I did take it easy on the bottom of this floor, but not on these doors. I gave them my all. And then that one door just kept sliding into the other door. So it was a struggle. Today was a struggle, but it did not win. I did. Just give me a couple more seconds and you're going to see the final payoff for all this work. Now to do the outside. And usual, I always use glass cleaner to finish it off with the terry cloth towel. I get it nice and clean, and that is the microfiber that I go back over, get it nice and shiny, streak-free, beautiful shower doors. Look at that. So worth it. Oh yeah, don't forget to shine up the chrome too. Here's where I'm taking care of the bottom of that shower, just finishing off, getting all the extra little fuzzies out of there. Bam. And for this, again, it didn't look dirty. Now look at my rag when I'm done with this, because it doesn't look bad, right? Just spray and wipe. Not too bad. And then I noticed the color difference right here. See how white that is on the right here? And then the left is kind of dingy. Here we go. Look at this. That's how dirty this was. And it just didn't look it until I cleaned it. Just wild. Getting inside this sink with that scrubber. And again with the copper scratch pad. I do use steel wool as well, but the copper works just as good for me, so whichever I have available, I will use. You'll notice that mirror was soaking the whole time I did the counter because it was pretty bad and I just didn't want to have to put a lot of elbow grease into it. And then I had to anyways. But imagine how much I would have had to if I didn't leave it sit for a minute. But it came out really nice. The whole place actually did. It was very, very satisfying because, again, when you walk into an apartment to clean it, you kind of psych yourself up. You're like, yeah, it's going to be dirty and I'm going to make it look so great. And then when you walk in and you're like, oh, well, crap, this isn't bad. It's not going to be that big of a difference. And then you really get into it and you notice that it actually is going to be a big difference because there is an inch of dust on everything that you can't see until you move it. And then it got real satisfying. I wiggle that sometimes because I need it to get a little extra texture on those darker spots. Just a little note, if you have one too, that helps. Here we are, final walkthrough, all vacuum dusted, done and done. See those nice little carpet lines. Customer had a Dyson I got to use. Here's a before of the living room and the after. Thanks for watching, and as always, we make it be clean.